Hello coloring friends, welcome to Find and Color 100 Prompts challenge. It's a weekly challenge where everyone color and adult coloring books for certain prompts, and usually we have 1 week for coloring for that prompt. And today we'll see all the submitted illustrations for the prompt volcano. It turned out to be not that easy prompt, not easy to find suitable illustrations for many of you, and maybe not that exciting in coloring, though as I showed in my previous video, there were a lot of interesting illustrations by Kirby Rosanes, but I understand not everyone is ready to color in Kirby books, at least when it's only 1 week for coloring. And yeah, you need special mood for coloring Kirby books. I know it from my personal experience. Not always I feel like coloring in Kirby books. Anyway, I've got 84 illustrations, and this is the first time in our new season that we got less than 100 works. Still, it's a big number of illustrations sent for this prompt, because considering the prompt. And out of these 84 we have 25 works by Kirby Rosanes, so that's a lot. Second place, I would say it's Circle of Life by Mulpameni. Also we have Joseph Katzenbank illustrations, Fabiana Atanasio, Hannah Lynn. There is that interesting coloring book, Bicycle. Not often I can see pictures sent to me by that artist. There are a lot of volcanoes, fiery volcanoes or sleeping ones. There are some mountains turned into volcanoes. There are a few added volcanoes. There's Fujiyama. Actually, it was something new for me to learn, because I thought it's just a mountain. It's a famous Japanese mountain, Fujiyama, but yes, indeed, it's a volcano in reality, so I didn't know it. So quite interesting gallery of works, what I have colored. As many of you, I have colored Kirby Rosanes. I was thinking maybe to start his new book, Alien World, but then this geomorphia, I've had it for a long time and I have only 1 completed page. So I decided, no, I need to color something else in this book, geomorphia. And the reason why I didn't color more in this book, because in other I have more completed pages. The first illustration that I colored here, this one, I'm not that happy with the result. Maybe it's not the most interesting illustration for me in this book, so I didn't like it. The result, I was not excited, and maybe then it affects your mood to color something else. But this time, when I colored this picture, I feel better. I like this one better than the previous one. I'm quite happy with the results, so maybe I will continue now to color more in this book of Kirby. So this is my version of this page, and you will see 10 more versions of this illustration in our slideshow, but they all maybe look similar, but they all different. Even these foxes, they look different on different illustrations, and of course different backgrounds, so it looks interesting to see all the variety. That's my version. I used Derwent Light Fuzz here and Derwent Inktense for the background, and then little bit added some ordinary pencils to smooth it maybe. And as I said, yeah, I'm quite pleased with the result. It was rather easy coloring, and it's not double spread. There you will see a few double spreads by Kirby. My respect to colorist to finish double spread by Kirby during 1 week. Yeah, it's not easy. So that was my illustration for this prompt. I'm happy that I colored something from this book finally. In his new book I will definitely color something, and I kept avoiding this one. So that was my work, and now let's see all the submitted illustrations, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. So that was our gallery of works for the prompt volcano. Thank you everyone who joined this challenge, send your illustrations. And friends, it was our 10th completed prompt in our Find in Color 100 Prompts challenge. So 1/10 we have completed. Congratulations! It seems like we just started recently and already we finished 10 prompts. So this way, like slowly we will complete all the 100. And I will remind you the prompts that we have finished: guitar, pillow, tulip, seahorse, ladybug, suitcase, medallion, scarecrow, nest, and volcano. You can write me in the comment section which prompts you liked better, maybe coloring, a choice of coloring, or maybe gallery of works for which prompt you liked better. My favorites maybe seahorse and scarecrow. I really was impressed and surprised with the scarecrow gallery. And to color, I think I enjoyed every prompt, coloring for every prompt. And now it's time to choose our 11th prompt. And let's find out what it's going to be. So friends, at this time we've got prompt lantern, and it is the prompt from our previous season. I was asked to include this one once again in new season. It's a nice prompt, I remember. There's a lot of illustrations with lanterns, street lanterns, and Asian lanterns, Chinese. You can find different pictures with different atmosphere, different style. So I think there's going to be no problem in finding an interesting illustration for this prompt. I think I colored before in my favorite coloring book, Moon Blossoms, Asian theme. Maybe this time I will choose something different. So I'm off now to look through my collection, and I will see what I choose this time. So friends, I'm back, and yes, indeed, it was easy to find illustrations with lanterns. They're all different in theme, in style. I tried to choose more interesting for me. There are a couple of my favorites, and the favorite number one is of course Moon Blossoms by Katrina Palon. I colored from her book before. Illustrations with lanterns, have two completed, and one, this one. This is Hoi An city, Hoi An town in Vietnam. I have been there. Indeed, it's an ancient town, and it's decorated with beautiful lanterns. And here we have this picture. So it's my favorite number one. A lot of lanterns, but it doesn't spook me out. But there are a lot of other interesting illustrations that I also feel like coloring. Mythographic, Joseph Katzenbank, Magical Earth. There are 4 illustrations for this prompt, so if you have won this book, so you have quite a choice of pictures. The first one, this one, I like this one best of all, I think. a lot of lanterns and interesting story. Then what we have, this kind of Chinese, I don't know, castle. We have lanterns here, and these, I believe, also floating lanterns. Then another one, this one with the fox, I believe, or maybe a wolf. And you can see quite interesting lantern here and here, but there is a lot of everything going on this illustration. And another type of castle with small lanterns here. A lot of mushrooms here. Yeah, that's interesting too. And another mythographic, Cosmic Spirit by Fabiana Attanasio. This is my favorite number 2, I believe, The Hermit. A lot of interesting lanterns. And this guy here, yeah, I like it. And then some pirates. Pirates and Mermaids by J. Silvergreen. I have only one completed page in this book. I don't know why I don't color in it. So we have this illustration. I love this character. Would be fun to color them, but when I see there are a lot of these elements, floor, this table, a wall made of stones, and I'm not a big fan to color all of these, but the characters, yeah, they look appealing. And another pirate theme, R.J. Hampson Pirates. This one more simple, more fun, cartoonish style. This pirate girl with her friends, monkey, parrot, and we have a lantern here. So I love this one too. Though again there is a lot of space like sea, sky, but I don't know, this one looks more simple. Then Googly or Googly. There are several pages with lanterns, but they look a bit hard to me, and I have chosen this one, more simple. It looks to me and more interesting, some story behind this, such sad guy. So we have lanterns here. Tatiana Bugema, Vintage Classic 3. A cute illustration here. Some kind of ship with lantern. Some clothes hanging. Fun picture. And the last is Seasoned by Hannah Carlson. I believe in other of her books you can find lanterns, and I believe in Joanna Besworth you can find some, but I didn't check because I thought that's enough for me. And here we have this lovely picture. Of course it's winter, not kind of what everyone want to color in autumn, but anyway it's rather nice. And another one, we have this squirrel with a lot of lanterns. So quite a nice choice for this prompt, and I believe we're going to have quite an interesting gallery in 1 week. I'll be waiting for your submitted illustrations. And that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.